trying to take down a player or two off that rotation, takes down Skadaadle, and is still alive. Everyone alive still for Envy. And these last two players from for T1 is just... they're scrapping, yeah, for sure. So many players low on HP, and 33 HP left on mummAy, and he's still able to get those last two clean ones. Uh-oh. Victor is still going to be able to take down autimatic, but Skadaadle, there you go. That off position, still able to take down Victor, an immediate trade back from FNS, so...
completely sold the fake onto T1, the B site completely open, now FNS. It's all about really staying alive. Smoke in his backside, just so he can't get flanked on, but also a chance for him to slip away if he gets his kill here, and yeah, he should be safe for now as he walks through Dawn. His snake bite, he's gonna get hit with a vulnerability, so easy round there for Envy. Again, it was...
Skadaadle needs to find a gap at this point. These smokes have opened up, and Skadaadle's in the back line with a really good angle. He's able to get himself two. Curry chimes in, gets another one. There goes Skadaadle, continuing his reign of terror in the back of sight. 3 easy ones is... that's a very, very useful wide swing, but oh, look out for crashes. Crashes looking to make a little bit of a path over towards B, and it could just work. Marved has control. 2 players have control. Now they're just watching out for rotations. Curry comes in, takes down crashes, and
you basically have 2 duelists acting upon in this round, and there again, gotta try and make an advantage. mummAy, no dash, so he's gotta get a kill here. He's got one, holds a spray, but the smoke down, and he's gonna get punished because of it. Marv now revealed because of the Seekers, and he's left in this 1v2.
1v2. Player time, Marv. Player space. Has one target right in the middle of his crosshair. Gonna be able to take down Curry! But Skadaadle with the wide swing. Gonna be able to ice things out. It's a wild scenario too, because Marv just simply wasn't in a good position at all.
Is it gonna be enough to crack through this site? Again, those swarms are the biggest issue.
Well, it absolutely is. The dash is certainly gonna help, but there you go! One of the nanostorms finally ends up taking down Victor, and C1 currently just trying to regain that control, but mission accomplished for Envy. Oh, okay, Marved is still going! Marved is still going! He could have certainly gotten himself a second, but that burst not connecting on any pixels whatsoever. Instead, it is Skadaadle taking back the frag, and the plane still hasn't gone down! Crashy's still sitting up on that back line, mummAy coming in from that flank, and 1 HP left on Crashies is just going to leave a dry site.
And it's done exactly that. Showstopper to open up the site. And now the Seekers to follow. Skadaadle still sitting in the back. He really can't do much here. He's around the pillar, and there's not much he can do with no support from his team. Gun down from his right side, and mummAy is there with the operator to find Kurg swinging from spawn. It's a 5 versus 2, and just like that, it's an instant save call coming out from T1.
Are we going to be seeing that a whole lot throughout these 16 teams, or maybe even just close qualifiers next weekend?
I love how you force this question. I mean, we said it kind of with Blix.
You said it, man.
And now he's the one in the last map, or at least the last best of 3 Sonics, where definitely a team that used Plix as a duelist on Sky. And the main reason is how quick you can get those flashes out, pop it, and then pull your gun back out. I mean, obviously still an initiator. You set up plays like that. You set up dashes and executions, but...
oh my word. That Viper wall still hiding up Curry. That could have been a little bit funky. autimatic has to hold his own. Gonna be able to get 3 from this. Crashing coming in, capitalizing on 2. Curry coming up from behind. What a rush from Curry. Great hustle from Curry. The fact that mummAy wasn't able to find Curry was because Curry was just hot on the tails of all these players going into elevator. Nice stuff. And gets up the Seekers, and the Seekers can certainly help here in the middle of the Viper's pit. Oh my, autimatic going in, taking down Victor, but still the Viper's pit is live. FNS is still alive in a 1v2, playing around the perimeter. Curry waiting up for the peak. Curry getting 3 on the round and clearing outside alongside his show-stopping teammate autimatic. A 5th round for T1. Quite the explosive one at that, Sully.
Yeah, Envy kind of just...
they leave Spike back, and I thought that bird wasn't going to catch everything. I thought everyone looked away at the perfect time, but no, the bird is going to catch a flash or 2, going to get that information, and we're going to see a peek back from Brax. Brax is going to be able to get a kill on top of Victor in the exact same time. It is absolute chaos, where autimatic ends up getting 2 kills. Envy thought that they had a gap over towards B, but it's a massacre in mid, as Marved is now left to pick up the pieces.
Yeah, it doesn't matter if your lurk is successful if the rest of the attacking force is nowhere to be seen for it. Got a player flanking. Marved quick to look, but not quick enough to get the kill. T1, who disrupt again the entire play from Envy. if Brax needs to place it down, but Curry, he's got to deal with it. Oh, he's got to deal with everything, and he's already found 2. A third player to approach and a third kill not to be found. Envy will recover at least that 1 kill, but that lurk from mummAy now reinforced here by Marved. It's Skadaadle waiting at the beneath heaven.
Because he moves, the inaccuracy hits a little bit too hard, and again! mummAy, what is going on? Not able to reset that spray whatsoever, so instead goes in for the spray, the inaccuracy hits. And the lockdown is going to be able to spread out FNS and Marved. It's going to be able to force them to try to make a couple of moves. FNS's move doesn't matter. Marv stays up in the back line and gets killed. It's going to be a very light 7-3 for T1.
Yes, 3 rounding them back to this A site. A rotation very quick here from Curry. More importantly, it's this KJ util that's super scary.
No, Don still has a couple of snake bites too. Could delay more time, but he has no time to actually make it
Brax.
away. No, and there you go. There you go. Brax going nuts. And it's that KJ util that comes up big again. Brax. At least have 2, if I'm not mistaken. And ooh, there goes again that Cosmic Divide covering up the back of sight. Great counter paranoia. crashles is able to re-peek. There goes Don with a kill back. mummAy has to hold on the middle of sight. Brax goes for the wide swing, ends up getting the kill. Now that Cosmic Divide is covering up the spike at the moment. Spike is currently being defused. Curry's still going for it. Nobody peeking through. Finally goes 1. Brax has to get 2 to try to finish off the round, but it's not gonna happen.
I'm anticipating the B hit. mummAy, a very, very nice position, isn't able to net anything off of that positioning, but thankfully his teammates are here to save the day. crashles gonna go down at the very end as Brax finds a double opening, and it's 1 HP here for at least the Rays, as autimatic needs to dance around. Nades will not go in, and T1 a little hesitant to go for the spike play, not knowing the angles that they've elected to take. And Victor trying to beat out the nanostorm and throw a paint shell grenade to delay the spike plan. He's done a good enough job to bait it out, and now he's gonna go for the fight.
Victor, Victor, he just wants the right click up close, but not going to be able to find anything. Instead, it's Brax and Skadaadle just holding down the Yang.
Quickly swinging out, and Curry right behind him to get the kill. Snake bite just in case alongside the Nebula. Pretty rough round for Envy. Now it's a farm here for Curry. Hopefully 1, 2. Nope, not even the second. You got Don right around, who is as well only going to fly to 1, so casualties definitely a mass, but nothing to worry about for T1. Envy will have their full buy going into this 3rd round, and T1 will
rotate and actually be able to help him out. But I don't think Victor needs the help. He still gets himself another kill. Brax, so that Bulldog helps out. The Spectre in the hands of Skadaadle. Needs to go big around this corner. It's definitely possible. It's a 3v2. Paranoia in Ska's face. So the Cosmic Divide was charging up a little bit. Now it's gonna be Brax in a 1v2, but he already went down to so much HP to crashles, and his teammate goes down at a very similar time. It's going to be yet another round for Envy, a 5th. Unfortunate too. They thought that they had this site completely unlocked just because they had B main.
Oh,
now this could all just fall in shambles, Sully. Dawn still covering up that end line, and autimatic has a good angle in heaven too, taking down Marv up close and personal. That Cosmic Divide is still affecting him. There goes a nade right through, trying to connect onto stairs, and oh, crashles thought he was slick. Not gonna work. autimatic runs right through the Cosmic Divide. Curry is there to finish.
Just waiting and watching, allowing Envy to just run into your crosshair, take him down 1 by 1. There's another one, Brax.
Oh, hey, no
Could have had the ace. Don, have we seen an ace today? I don't think we've seen an ace. There have been so many, like, 4.
These players are still stuck in B main. Out goes the Seekers, though. crashles still holding up in the corner. They know that the Seekers came out from here, and they're gonna go in with a flash. Brax with a clean peek, and Dawn coming in at the same time, taking out mummAy. And now Victor wants to make a little bit of space. That Showstopper not getting absolutely anything. Viper spit in the middle of sight. Lockdown going in at the same time. T1 are looking good.
Oh no, no util as well for Victor to work back in. No nades, nothing. He needs 2 kills to get the paint shells online, and Envy 2 versus 5 to try the retake, and Brax, here's the hero again. Here's the golden boy of NA, and he's got a 4K. And to end it off and to send us to a break, it's great information as a nade goes into the back site, but a huge paranoia gives FNS the advantage, but even then he still loses out in the fight.
Yeah, and really it's just T1 bursting their way onto site. mummAy
is actually able to get 10 seconds to the
I
heal.
thought
So
this
it
one was
honestly
over.
is it impossible for mummAy to be completely frank with you. I mean, mummAy's still with that heal. It's kind of dancing around. Too many crossfires to be watching out for in Envy.
But also it's a good change of pace. Envy were quite quiet throughout that last map for very good reasons. We didn't see too many outstretched plays, as we were actually kind of accustomed to seeing from Marved under phase at least, so we could see them a little bit more. However, this round is going to be a little bit different. T1, of course, they have the SMGs. They have more than enough util. and they're going to be able to mow down their opponents. Sully, it's only 2 players left.
Curry's Trailblazer gets a kill as well. That 30 damage
Yeah,
coming in pretty clutch. FNS still sitting around the smoke, takes a good bit of damage off of the Viper as well, but he sits and he waits. He's at least good for the first frag, but it really wasn't going to be much in that 2 versus 5. Envy not able to get it much done, only a singular frag, and even then, edge.
And you see it from autimatic trying to close that gap over towards U-Haul, still trying to get as close as possible. Skadaadle gonna be able to get a kill onto FNS. Nice 3-man swing from Envy right in the middle of sight to try to overwhelm. And crashles is gonna be able to get a big kill, but the defuse is going in. Nobody stops it. Nobody's gonna be able to stop the defuse. And what a setup in the middle of sight as Envy takes it back. That's unfortunate, consider how slowly Curry was going and how dry that was. No utilization of the flash or anything. No! The showstopper! What? The showstopper didn't go out. Instead it was the nade post-mortem. Sully that ends up getting the kill. Marved is still alive in a 1v1 against Skadaadle on the other side of the smoke. And this one's quite tough because Skadaadle is just going to hold on to this cubby. Watch out for Marv though. The smoke is about to dissipate and he goes right through Skadaadle. There goes that Hunter's Fury! The Hunter's Fury is not going to connect! Brax is still watching out for that flank again! And my, oh my, what a setup!
An outrageous outplay from T1, but it might not result in the victory. Skadaadle had the fake, had the read, got the Hunter's Fury up, but now he needs 2 kills, and only with 4 HP, not a lot to spare in this situation at all, and he only knows where 1 is. He's going to take the peek. No, instead dances around the Radiant box, and that's where he rests. 2 to 3 for Envy on an eco round, essentially. T1 nearly had a crazy outplay from Skadaadle, but unfortunately, with that low HP and Brax not able to find more kills.
mummAy at one point just wasn't anticipating an approach, but now we finally see it. Oh, okay, the recon bolt goes out, and Crashy still has the—
Oh my gosh!
Autimatic! Collapse! And not only that, but Victor coming in at the exact same time, getting 3 kills. Oh my god, that was so sick for a kill that we just didn't see from his perspective. And Brax is still going in, guns a-blazing, getting another headshot right onto Victor. Still 1 player in the back of sight. It is Marved, who will most likely be able to shut this down. If Brax still gets another headshot here, we might have to start stressing about this round going deeper, but no. Oh my god, that was so sick for a kill that we just didn't see from his perspective. And Brax is still going in, guns a-blazing, getting another headshot right onto Victor. Still 1 player in the back of sight. It is Marved, who will most likely be able to shut this down. If Brax still gets another headshot here, we might have to start stressing about this round going deeper, but no. But it's just a complete lack of info. They actually need to make that approach ASAP, and indeed they do. They finally have hookah set up, and now they can finally explode onto sight. It's just long that they have to deal with. autimatic trying to find a way. It's going to be FNS and Marv, both getting kills. Curry and autimatic at the exact same time, getting themselves combined 3. And as the dust subsides, everything is even. Sully at a 2v2. The Seekers go out at the same time. There's still a player over towards long that they have to deal with, but this crossfire is purely based over towards CT. But mummAy still approaches with a kill onto autimatic. Curry now on a 1v2 with only 55 HP. Still has some flashes too that he can use, but has no clue where his opponents are. He has finally isolated things back over towards elbow. He's just holding on to this corner. mummAy going in for the wide swing. Curry getting pressured over towards long. Marv finally going for the wide swing. Wasn't enough time to delay. I don't think it was, Sully. It's going to be Envy taking away a 4th round.
Ooh!
Close, right?
Half
Close.
a second.
Close.
Half a second.
But even then, they're just holding it up slow. And finally, they're able to burst. And Sully, they're throwing everything at Envy. Dawn gonna be able to get a kill back. Skadaadle with a ghost trading back FNS. But it's still 2 kills back to back. 25 seconds left in the round. And it's Brax bouncing in a couple of bullets back in hookah. Take away a kill and elbow, and it is now Envy stuck in a 2v3. Skadaadle going for a cheeky jump peek. A 1v3 with 2 players in elbow, but oh my, watch out. It's gonna be this, oh no, it's gonna be the Hound going out first, and okay, Skadaadle right up from behind, kind of dry, but yeah,
I think T1's idea was that with that 1 kill on the crashes, they might overcommit to a rotation and autimatic. Dismantling the A defense, despite there being a stack, it wasn't really going to work out. There's a res available, though, however, if they can get a kill on the wall up. So they're actually pretty split apart here, and there's a free revive for a 3v3, and that's the showstopper back in line. That's the key play here.
A little bit of a short flank. Skadaadle, oh no! Trying to play cheeky with a gap of the smoke, or potentially just peekaboo with that smoke dissipating, but wasn't able to get anything, so instead it's just that kill back. Skadaadle gets himself a second! Now it's only a 1v2! The showstopper is still... No, the showstopper is gone. Victor can't get anything, and...
No way they let it slip through, but it's the two best, the duelist, mummAy and Victor. One approaching up towards the long side, and nobody is looking. Nobody's really looking in this direction. He has a chance, and he's got Victor. Or apologies, he's got Skadaadle. First blood is drawn on this retake, but there's another trade back from Brax. And yeah, Victor in the 1v3, he's good, but unfortunately, I don't think he's that good. He does get one. It's just exit at this point.
Yeah, that's another fadeaway nade that we've seen Victor just nail. I don't know, is it like something with Victor at the moment that like when he's desperate, his nades just hit just right? He's good at the fadeaways, man. He's good in the clutch. Hitting some dimes, but Envy, they're just gonna utilize this to go away. And look at the flank from NB2. It could just work out. It could converge over here on short, and indeed it will. FNS is gonna be able to get one, make it two. He's fully blind and he's still alive. Dawn finally gets that kill back. Victor coming in from short at the exact same time, and just like that, Envy with players on the flank.
They're ready for the burst play. Brax is back with his team. Here they come, T1.
Here they come. Envy. They have two players to try to hold this back. What a setup! So much aggressive util, and there's still two players remaining in this corner. Brax, watch out for him. Watch out for Victor in the middle of the site. He's gonna be able to get himself two. He's gonna be able to get himself three. What a crossfire from Victor! And the two players, a hookah.
30 seconds left.
It's gonna be slow to say the least, Selly. They already have one person starting to inch their way over towards A, but they might be in their own heads that the rotations are going down. No, it could just be a fake. In we go, though. autimatic gonna be able to get a kill back onto Marv. There's still one in the back of sight. That's Skadaadle taking out Victor, still with that trade. And this site is wide open, done and dusted. The spike is down.
Ooh, shock dart, though. Not gonna be enough to deny it only is just a single Brax. Recon Vault, not a lot of info. That guiding light trying to set them up, but nobody's caught full blinded. And it's a deadly crossfire here. mummAy sitting around that corner, but look at the HP. Yeah,
Whoa!
HP is so lit. It's on. He's gonna find another.
What?
From the grave, Dawn has just won them the round. Yes, Brax got the final kill, but it was a 1v1 because Dawn somehow gets it.
What? We need a replay. Where did he even run into?
He's up close with just a frenzy. It's pistols for enemy, but it's been good so far. Is it good enough to close it out?
Dawn still going in, gonna be able to take down yet another one, and mummAy and autimatic back onto Victor over in short. And just like that, these last two players from Envy have been choked out over towards short. It's gonna have to be Marved to pull off an insane 1v4, blind through smoke. And that was very simple util usage to actually what is 2-3 rounds? They're definitely not gonna rebuy next round. Yeah, it's free though. Let's see if Envy can take away really any of these SMGs. Skadaadle unscoped, doing a pretty good job. Taking down his opponent over towards bathroom. Finally, Marved is a little bit more of an issue. Turns around, takes down mummAy. Now it's just Marv now in a 1v5. Gonna be able to take down one. But that's really all that he could ask for as Curry comes in from heaven, takes him down. As now Dawn has been left out of the Viper's pit and outside of the spike plant reach. This is all too tough now for Dawn and Skadaadle to try to make their way through. And, yeah, it's too much to deal with. Victor gonna be able to get two more at the end.
Good timing mainly from Marved in this round. I mean, that's the effectivity of a lurk. That's what a good lurk does. You get timings, you get picks, you open up the site, you cause disruption to the opposing team. And Marved, not alone, but he does win the round with 90% of what he does. And Marved, like you said, on that hunt, I don't think there's much that NB want to lose here, given their economic state and trying to maximize their guns. Marved, he does end up going down nonetheless.
However, early on, it's Envy still splitting up 2-2 over towards B, and a lot of early util to try to win a hookah here, Sully, and it might not work. Oh! No, it totally works. Oh, my word. Actually, no, the util didn't work. Victor worked. What a kill from Victor up close, and of course, the far away one was even better. 3 kills going back and forth now for Envy, as now T1 is left out and away of the A site. I'm sorry, of the B site. Oh.
Yeah, and Enemy's just maximizing the old points they can get. You give one to Victor for a showstopper. Give this spike over to mummAy to get the revive online. This is a perfect round for Envy as well. It sets up their economy, sets up their ult points. FNS just looking to be the closer here. If he can get 2 kills of his own, it would be fantastic. And he's already got one of the 2. Skadaadle, though, with a Phantom, it's going to be good to punish. Now, can he get out alive? Victor's watching that flank, but Skadaadle still dancing. He's got 2 exits. Not going to be too much to worry about if you are Envy, but nonetheless, a 9-9 scoreline, tying things right back up. And there was a point in time where we were saying this is the round that could break Envy.
Yeah.
Envy stand tall.
Yeah, that was not too long ago. I would like to say like probably 10 minutes ago we were saying.
Completely missing out on that showstopper. Skadaadle trying to go for a crunch, and it's all for naught. Autimatic only with a single kill. There's that second. These nades coming in so useful. But again, another trade back turn, and Marved has somehow worked his way off of a teleport. He's taken that ultimate and trying to make the most of it. A 2 versus 2.
This could turn into a 2v1 for really either team very
me.
quickly. But my, oh my! It's just the control of that back line that ends up leaving the spike without their favorite Marved. With that TP over towards back spawn, it could have been left as potentially a little bit of a bait, but instead, his prey is instead the Predator. He's right behind him! Done!
Envy working their way around the map, and T1 just not ready for it.
It's so unfortunate. So unfortunate because I think the play over towards mid that I was kind of looking at and really hoping for something cheeky was, I think it was the Omen TP. Man, that TP over to the other side of the map because of that ulti, that same situation again, and crashes might just make it a little bit easier for the rest of Envy. T1 running into that brick wall where it's crashes, taking another one down and still has the angle. Don and Skadaadle certainly not trying to not trying to dry peek. It's crashes really just going for a couple of shoulder peeks, a couple of jiggle peeks, and potentially finding a little bit of information. Finally finds the last, goes down to the last, but it's mummAy with a trade kill.
Takes his contact. If he gets the kill, blast back out to find themselves a 12th, and there it goes. No Hunters here to accompany, though. Victor trying to go out big and going up huge with another massive kill. Brax still dancing. He needs to come up massive here in the backside, and he's delivered a second kill, but it's FNS striking back for a double. Still, the Golden Boys stand strong in Brax.
Marved has actually gone all the way back to U-Haul, so a little bit safer to say the least. Still Crashy's going for the info peek. Finally going to be Marved getting revealed. No, Marved goes out of shorts.
No time.
Curry still trying to go back, and like you said, no time. They gotta go now. Out goes finally the paranoia. Brax watching out for heaven. That thing is down to half, but Crashies finally gets a kill.
Owl's drone already goes through Gus, and Don is in a tricky position as the guns already blaze, and there they go. One to fall, and possibly another to follow.
No way! Dawn still gets the kill. Dawn is still alive. Marv wasn't able to get it.
They're
now
saying
Curry
it.
coming back, and there you go. T1 is still in it.
It's been tapped, now it's been stuck. 2 players on the flank. Now it's the split attention. Victor and Curry need the crunch. They need the play here. Curry's going to take the heat. They shouldn't expect the flank at all from autimatic, and they don't. Curry looking for the final kill as Crashes in the 1v3. Dink down, and he's got it down to just 2. Shock darts out, but it's no time.
Way.
There's another kill. He's got more to do here as the blast back goes in. Autimatic and Crashes. A 1v3 to send us to map number 3. We'll be right back after this break, and Crashy sends us further. Shock darts to go in, but it's a little bit late for this plant, and unfortunately, they're all just going to fall away back. Crashies has only got 1 shock dart, so this post plant's a little bit wonky. No storms on it as well, but 2 players here to contest, and both of them get stunned. This could be a horrible situation, but I can't even get the words out. Skadaadle might get a second here as well. That Trailblazer does a little bit of damage, but it's not going to be enough as Crashies around that corner is going to get it, but there's the stick.
Done.
They might be lucky here, but Marv's running on through just in case. Envy will take the first round in this 3rd map.
And this could just lead Envy to run into a couple of these crosshairs. Let's see it though. FNS trying to find out Skadaadle. Skadaadle over towards that front line. Can't find anything, so instead it's Curry that's crossfired up with his teammate. Ends up getting the kill back with a shorty, but Envy still survived with 3 players.
Oh,
no, the paranoia goes out, and it's an absolute shambles. Oh, no. Some people were unblind, and that just so happened to be the player that could end up getting the kills. And not only that, but this take on site is even faster. mummAy is here, and he is safe in the middle of the A site. Spike will finally be able to go down. It is pure chaos, but it's controlled chaos as Envy make it through.
Yeah, storms go down as well, just in case. I don't know if you're RT1 and maybe you consider saving. I think at this point you really can't. You just want to be on the same economic stature as the rest of your team, but Skadaadle is going to get punished. Crashy's looking the final ult orb for his Hunter's Fury. It could be one of interest for T1 in the next round, trying to deny that. But Curry, if he can get a kill, it would be very nice. But if he can save the rifle, maybe be a hero in the next round, it would be even nicer. But Envy not going to give anything up at all. 3-0 start for Team Envy. It's T1.
Oh, Skadaadle, don't do it. Skadaadle wants to hug the corner, and he runs right into crashes at the exact same time. Tried to put up a fight, but only got a shot to the shoulder. So instead, now it's just going to be a free sight for Envy.
That's looking for a peek. Okay, he is going to get at least one kill here. It's on to FNS. That's just going to add one charge back to the lockdown. And still, no real damage, I think, can be done here by T1 economically. So you can get these 3 kills. It'll be very nice to charge up ult points. But in reality, the round is already lost. And there's the lineup. mummAy's going to find the final 2 kills. Envy.
From very pivotal ultis in terms of team play.
Oh, very fast play from Envy. They're really trying to deny the ult orb access here from T1, and it's not working out entirely in their favor. Victor leads the charge, and it's mummAy right behind, but autimatic.
He gets a big kill where he's actually able to now go for the blade storm. Actually goes for the up trap. Gonna be able to take down Victor. Still one more around the corner. It's gonna be crashles. Crashles gets a big kill and goes down to Dawn. It's now a 1v1. Dawn versus FNS. Dawn in the middle of sight, right in the middle of the smoke, and FNS comes up from behind, completely throwing off Dawn.
There's nothing that they can get off of that one, and I mean, there's no info relayed to Curry, and now the rest of T1. They're just gonna try it. Nothing to lose at this point in time. See what kills they can get, but they're getting mowed down one by one. Brax still coming back a little bit, and it's Victor. 3 kills in the round, and you know what that means.
Crashes still sitting up. It's a crossfire with him and FNS. There's one player over toward long, and there you go! FNS makes the wide swing, and is gonna make this round possible for Envy. One more player remaining in a 1v3 for T1. It is Dawn, and it is done and dusted. Yeah, and there you go. That's all that A site gone. 3 players over towards C, 1 player in B. They come in a little bit too late. And now in we go. Gonna be just about 10 seconds left of the clock. Finally, the plane gonna be able to go down. mummAy, who was fast, gonna miss out on the right click, but still gonna be able to pull out the sidearm. Marved, crashes, mummAy, all 3 getting kills off the post plant. They are going right through spawn. Skadaadle is trying to go right in through long to try to hold this back, but it's going to be a back site plant with just about 20 seconds left.
They know exactly where everyone is. mummAy is gonna find autimatic in the back. They know they made those rotations on the A site. They know where Skadaadle is. 1 bullet's all it's gonna take. Victor struggling to get the kill, but has hot hands to heal up, but instead uses it for the fight, and autimatic, or apologies, Skadaadle is still not going down. How is this happening for Envy?
Okay, Envy is a little bit of a disaster. They can't take down Scott, like you mentioned. What is the speed? Spike is still down. There's a player still over towards B. They're waiting for an approach, but oh no! mummAy and Victor finally get the kills that they just so desperately needed! And Brax! Victor is still back in the spawn. Might go for the peek. And instead, it's Curry going for the peek. autimatic gets the trade back. FNS still over towards long. Same thing with his teammate. And FNS still around. autimatic is still stomping around making noise. And he's still in the middle of the spike zone. And he wants to take down FNS too. Okay. And again, it's that run it back being so pesky, like you mentioned. Get the hell out of Dodge. Everyone from T1 running away. And now Victor wants to continue plugging away at that defense. And man, it happens again. Victor gets a big kill over towards mid, but out goes Skadaadle. Skadaadle ends up getting 2 at the exact same time, but that's a very quick trade from Marved, who was right in the middle of garage to even collect that. If they can talk about a 13-0, but they need to continue the 13-0. It's a very quick takeover towards the C side. There's one person right in the middle of the smoke, and that a singular person is gonna stop this Sully. It's just been back to back C takes, and it's working out flawlessly for Envy again. T1 is in a full retake scenario in a 5v5.
Yeah, and look at how the range of that lockdown. Crash is taking up all that space. He's not gonna dodge it. 2-player stun, but there's one in the back. Marved again being that pesky lurk. Heat taking off the players in garage, and that is fantastic from Envy to close out the half. 1 more round, and Envy will do what T1 did to Ghost Gaming.
And it's T1 this time with full control. Curry has to start things off right with that frenzy. Gonna be able to get one, but no trade back. FNS coming in from window. Actually collecting up autimatic, who's there for the trade against Marved. So now it's just a fight. Brax going in for the wide swing, taking down FNS. mummAy still alive, but the Ghost needs a headshot against Skadaadle. But gonna get it with a couple of volley shots. 11 HP left on Brax. And there it is. It is absolute perfection for Envy. A 13-0 finish against T1 to slide their way in to the close qualifier.